Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is Teacher.
Hello.
This is night 24 of our 7th annual and consecutive 31 Days of Horror, where we watch a different horror movie every single night in October. And this year we changed it up a bit and are doing horror shorts, 2 every night. It goes without saying, but spoiler warning for the entire video from here on. If you haven't seen these yet and want to, go check them out and come back when you're done. So without further ado, let's get right into it with our first short movie of the night, which was Forklift Driver Klaus. So this is essentially a German work safety video gone horribly wrong. So 2 sentences can describe this. This was so fucking stupid, but in a really good way. Tonight, like, spoiler for the next one, tonight was just like comedy horror night. It was nice. It was like some nice levity for the month, and both of them were just very absurd. And I was just cracking up at it, like how this one was getting more and more and more absurd as it went on. And I don't even know how to adequately describe the levels of over-the-top ridiculousness we saw as it just kept going. It was like Final Destination meets Mr. Bean. And I can't describe that. Just go watch this. It's so fucking weird and stupid, but fucking funny. And just like over the top, like gore, like the props and the situations, it got stupider and stupider, and then it had a mind of its own, and it's just like it was worth a watch, but it was just fucking absurd. What about you?
So in the 80s, there is this horrible, it was a good horrible comedy, one of those like overly sexed comedies called Night School. And in it, a bunch of people that had to be forced to do like a school for driving. One of the things that plays all the time is a PSA called Blood on the Highway. And it was just this absurd, over-the-top gore fest that was a PSA.
Okay.
And that's exactly what this reminded me of.
Okay. Right on.
And I loved it. Like, the gore was fantastic. The gore was so horribly done.
Yeah. And this is all in German, by the way. This is entirely in German, which made Justin very happy because he can speak German.
Was will nicht? Lass mich mal, ich kenn mich aus mit sowas.
Augenblick mal, Klaus. Erinnerst du dich?
Yeah, just everything about this, how it kept on building and building and building, and poor Klaus.
Right.
But yeah, loved this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. At first I was kind of like, what the fuck is this German? Like, I didn't expect it to go to the like lengths that it did by the end. So yeah, definitely just check this out, y'all. We can't even describe what happened. It's just so fucking weird. All right, let's move on to the second horror short of the night, which was Too Many Cooks.
So I don't even know how to explain this one.
I'm nodding. I'm nodding. That's the first line of my notes.
The entire short is setup-wise, it's the intro to a sitcom. But it's the intro to every sitcom you've ever seen.
Yeah.
As well as every 80s, 90s TV series you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like it just goes on forever.
Yeah.
And intentionally so.
Yeah.
And even makes fun of itself for going on forever. There's obviously so much going on.
Yeah.
Not to mention one of which is a serial killer among them. And yeah, I mean, this goes to show that Adult Swim in its conception wasn't just about cartoons. It was also about experimental filmmaking.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
the number one most perfect example. Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought I'd seen all the Adult Swim shorts prior. I had never seen this one. My first line of notes are, how the fuck do I even begin to talk about this? Like, how? It's like, the premise is what you said. It's every sitcom on loop with like new people. It's just like, we're at home, then we're at the hospital. It's just like all these new people keep getting added.
In space.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? And it gets funnier and funnier and funnier as it goes. Adult Swim's shorts are just brilliant. It's like one joke inside another joke, inside another joke, inside a serial killer, inside absurdity, inside what the fuck is going on. And that fucking theme song. Be warned, it will be stuck in your head. I almost sung it for the intro. but I didn't because it would be stuck in our head. Like, I was laughing. Like, this is the second short this month that had me laughing until I was crying. I was laughing harder at this one than the guy with the spoon. Like, I was, like, there was a point where me and Justin were just like, we had to pause for a sec because we were just like, this is so fucking weird. And like, the sillier the introductions were getting, and then the creepy guy just like, and like the thing, he organically appeared. It wasn't like he was just like all of a sudden here killing people. He just like, he popped up. And then he started taking their place. Like, he would kill them. No, he popped up, then he killed them. Then he took like, then he like climbed in the window and was like doing everyone's poses and shit. And then like, I love how people were like frozen and they couldn't fucking move, even if they wanted to, because they did do like their introduction pose. And then my favorite part, by the time we got to the text being people, and then the people were the text, and they were sideways screaming because they couldn't move, I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, who the fuck thought of that? Like, what if in the intro, it was like the font was the people, and the people were the font, and they were just screaming because they were stuck. Oh God, I'm crying now. It was so fucking funny. How I've never seen this like still astounds me. And if you have not seen this, just right now, well, not right now, when we're done, go watch it. No words we are saying do this justice. There's so much more here. This is like the tip of the iceberg. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'm really happy that this was on this list for this month because it was really fucking funny. I enjoyed this one a lot. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Well, that wraps up night 24. Thank you very much for watching and or listening. We'll return tomorrow with the next entries into this year's October movie marathon. So until then, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.